Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda and I make videos about feminine fashion, beauty and more. And today I am doing another lipstick review. So today I am trying out a couple of these L'Oreal Paris Intense Volume Matte lipsticks. So I have 5 different shades here and I have really only tested one of these before, so I'm really looking forward to see how the other ones look as well. So the first shade here is this one. This is number 241, Le Coral Irreverent, if I'm able to pronounce this correctly. Does it want to focus? This is always a little bit of a challenge. Anyways, you find all the product details down below in the description, so just check it out. And here is what the shade looks like straight out of the tube. So this is actually the one shade I have worn a couple of times and I really liked it. So let's make a hand swatch. So gonna swatch it here, and this is how it looks like. So it is quite rosy, rosy kind of corally pink shade. And of course we're gonna do a lip swatch as well. And here's what we have. So I personally really like this shade. This has been one of my favorites for this summer, and my lips are quite moisturized at the moment, so this doesn't look too matte. So actually, yeah, I think it's gonna be matte if your lips are more dry, but right now it looks like it has a little bit of a sheen, which I do like as well. So very nice shade and very summery because it's kind of that very juicy kind of pinky corally shade, and yeah, kind of more of a little bit like warm tone shade. Very pretty in my opinion. So the next shade I'm going to try is number 633, Le Rosy Confident. So here's, it wants to focus. And yeah, anyways, I'm going to put all the details down below because the camera is just not focusing that well. Anyway, this is going to be first impressions of these matte lipsticks for me. So here's what it looks like straight out of the tube, and I would say it is definitely a little bit more kind of mauve shade in this tube. And this is completely unused yet, so let's do a hand swatch. Yeah, definitely a bit more like purpley mauve shade, and here's what it looks like right next to the first one. Whoops, I'm drawing more marks here. So yeah, as you can see, it is more kind of purpley and cool tone lipstick. It also looks a little bit maybe more matte than the first one, so maybe the first one can be a little bit more shiny. Okay, let's do a lip swatch next. And here's what we have. Very nice shade in my opinion. Yeah, I think this is very wearable for day as well, just like the previous one. This can also be worn all year round as a kind of daytime lipstick. That's what I think. And my lips are more dry now, so it does look more matte. It does have a little bit of a sheen to it, so but I really like that. Looks very good and feels like it has a good kind of coverage of the color. So yeah, and goes on quite easily, like really glides on and easy to apply. So that's what I like as well. So I think this is another good one for those of you who like a little bit cooler tone and maybe a little bit like mauve type of shade. And the next shade I'm going to try from this Intense Volume Matte Lipsticks is this one. This is 640, and there we go. And this is called Nude Independent. Okay, so let's see how it looks out of the tube. Okay, it's kind of looks very similar than the last one, so it looks a little bit kind of not dark, but a little bit kind of darker and mauve tone. So I will have to do the hand swatch to see how it compares to the previous one, because it looks here very similar. And there we have it. So it's this one right here, and as you can see, it is very close to the previous one, which is in the middle. So this one maybe I would say it is a tiny bit darker, and it is, to me it looks maybe a little bit warmer tone. And yeah, definitely mostly it's a little bit darker shade, so but very close to the previous one. So let's try this on. And here we have this one. Yeah, again, I feel it's quite similar to the previous one. However, this is maybe a little bit more like could go with kind of fall time, but it's all in all very kind of wearable shade, because it's kind of a browny neutral color, and those are very in at the moment. I really have been enjoying those myself, and yeah, very wearable, but can go like to the nighttime as well if you have something a little bit more maybe sparkly going on in your eyes. And then this matte lipstick, yeah, it's definitely looks matte to me. Again, my lips are a lot more dry now than when I tried the first one. But anyways, maybe from these two shades, this one and the previous one, you could just kind of see them out in the store and decide which one you like, because they are so close. So I don't know if you really need the both of them. Anyways, let's try the next lipstick. And next we're gonna move on to something a bit more colorful. So this one is the number 188, Le Rose Activist. So this, I assume it's going to be, once again not focusing. So this I assume will be a little bit more pink shade, but let's look. Okay, so out of the tube it does look quite a kind of dark rose shade, so definitely I don't think this is gonna be a bright pink shade, more something, yeah, a little bit deeper. So let's do a hand swatch. Beautiful color. So here we have this one right here, and this is, yeah, it is kind of more kind of red shade, and maybe, yeah, it does have kind of rosy red shade. It's definitely a more kind of not that neutral anymore. So we are moving on to something a little bit more intense. And here's what we have. So I applied a little bit of lip balm since my lips were drying out. from all the testing. And with lip balm, these just glide on and they have a kind of a sheen coming through. And if you apply this to dry lips, it's gonna look matte for sure, so you could have both of those looks. Anyway, yeah, this is definitely more red, and yeah, I would say rosy red shade, so definitely deeper here. Actually, this goes well with my kind of red floral dress here. Very nice and summery, so if you have a little bit of a tan, I think this will look really great. Very pretty shade, and I think you could wear this all year round because yeah, with tan this would look great in the summertime. And also this is a little bit deeper shade, so, and kind of a berry shade, so I think this is appropriate for fall and winter as well. So what do you think of this one? And the final shade in this Intense Volume Matte series I'm going to try today is number 346. There we go, and it's called Rouge Determination. So I was expecting something a bit more corally red this time, so a red lipstick. And okay, this is what it looks out of the tube. And out of the tube, it looks like a very classic red to me. I'm not sure if it's gonna be very kind of corally. We will see in the swatches. It looks, yeah, like right in the middle of corally or blue based lipstick. And yeah, let's do a swatch, then we're more wise. Just trying to get it over my knuckles here. And here we have this one. So as you can see, it is more red than the previous one, which was more like pink berry shade. So this is definitely a red. I would say it's very much a true red lipstick. So not really corally as I was expecting. A very beautiful shade, kind of classic red lipstick. So let's try this on. And here's the last one. So to me this looks like very classic red, maybe definitely, well, it's like right in the middle of orange, yellow based or blue based lipstick. Quite bright, very good for summer, very good all year round, I think, because this is like a true red. And yeah, if you like more like, if like the blue based ones are too much for you, this could be a good one right in the middle. Yeah, very nice pop of color. I can see myself wearing this when I really want a red lip. And yeah, very pretty. And I have to say again, with tiniest bit of lip balm under it, it will have this a little bit of a sheen to it, but if you apply it to dry lips, I think it's gonna be more matte. And when your lips kind of dry during the day, it's gonna be more matte. But it's super easy to apply, I have to say. And another tip I like to do with matte lipsticks is sometimes if I want only a hint of it, a tiny tint on my lips, I might kind of just dab it in a little bit and then kind of rub my lips together like this, and then you get just the tiniest bit for, you know, daytime. So that's just a little tip I have for you. So here's what we have for my review of this, whoops, all these like L'Oreal lipsticks. So What do you think? Have you tried this or will you try this? And I hope this video is helpful in some way. If it is, you may leave a like, or you may of course comment down below. I read all your comments and answer to them. So thank you anyways so much for being here again. I truly appreciate you taking your time to be here with me, and I look forward to seeing you soon in my next beauty or fashion related video. So until then, bye bye.